You do.
Oh, that literally all went in my hair. I got gearbox oil in my hair. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode on the V2 channel. And today is a very special day because we're going to be doing some work on my new car, which is my Alpina E46. I've just bought this car. I'm going to tell you how much I paid for it, but only after I've told you everything that's wrong with it, because there are a few little bits wrong with it. So shall we have a little walk around, Rory? Yeah. So to start off with, the bodywork, it's not actually that bad, to be fair. There are a couple of little bits. The bonnet could do with being painted because it's slightly different to the wings, and there is a little bit of lack appeal here, but that's quite minor. The main thing is there is no rust. There's no rust on the front wheel arches, and there is no rust on the rear wheel arches, which is quite nice. The wheels have all been refurbished. That's all lovely, lovely. In here, you will notice this rather unattractive button. Can you see that, Rory? What does that do? Some absolute...
to do with that thing down there.
Yes, some absolute plum has previously fitted this car with LPG, which means that the engine bay is incredibly unattractive. Do you want to have a look at that, Rory?
What is that?
So this is the LPG. This is the LPG pump. This is the LPG solenoids. And they've sort of put the engine cover back on the piece. And it just looks horrible. But the work we're going to do on it today involves something very interesting.
But before we find out exactly what that is, a reminder from me, as always, to run a CarVertical report on any car that you want to buy, to ensure it's not being crashed, clocked, or stolen. If we take a quick look at Edith, my Citroen BX, you can see that we've got green ticks for odometer, finance, but an amber warning for damage. And if you scroll down, you can see that this car, Edith, is actually a Cat C write-off. So if I were to try and sell you this car as a clean title car, you know that I am a liar. And now for an example of another similarly exotic car with a very bad past. You can see that this Ferrari F430 Spider, green tick again for odometer and finance, and another amber warning for damage. So we check that out, we can scroll down, and in some instances you can see that you get pictures. This one has had very, very bad fire damage. The whole front end has gone up, and you can see even the engine's melted away. So yeah, if we scroll down, you can see that yes, this vehicle was damaged, and you can see possible vehicle damage, fire. We know that because of the picture. So if you were to see this car wherever you like to buy your supercars, then you know that this one is toast. Quite literally, that's a good joke, that toast, because fire. So again, don't get caught out when buying a used car, van or motorbike. Make sure you run a CarVertical report first. What's more, you can get 10% off using the code V2. Now then, Taylor, what have you got up your sleeve?
See that warning light with the cog on the dashboard? This car has got an automatic gearbox malfunction, which means there's a problem with the gearbox. It goes into limp mode. It doesn't shift correctly. It's not happy. So what we're going to do, because they never made a factory manual Alpina in this country, they only did them, I believe, in Europe. They only made 900 of these worldwide. 179 of them came to the UK, and none of them were manuals. They were all autos. They call it a Switchtronic. Obviously, this car's got a gearbox malfunction, so what we're going to do is convert it to a manual. Do you want to guess how much I paid for it? 800. No, it's not 800 quid. For some reason, Alex doesn't like this car.
How much do these work? I've got one short tighted off.
Okay, so there are two for sale currently. I can't find any others. There are two for sale, both on eBay.
And automatics.
Yeah, well, they didn't do manuals in this country. So both are on eBay. One of them has done 128,000 miles in black, which is a less desirable color in my opinion, because this is Alpina blue. And that is £12,000. And there is one other, which has done a little bit less miles, 89,000 miles. It's in a slightly different blue, and that is £15,000. I paid £4,500 for this car. All of this for £4,500. Shut.
Question, how much are you going to have to spend to get it up to a 12 grand car?
Because we're YouTubers, nothing. if I was any Tom, Dick and Harry, for, I don't know, a couple £100. It's an Alpina, Alex.
But then how much is it worth though? Because that would be one of...
Ah, here's the thing. Absolutely fuck all, which means I get to keep it at the end of it. Great, right.
What?
No, it will be worth more, I think. It's an Alpina 3.3.
Have you ever seen an Alpina manual?
Yeah, there are a couple of people that have done them. So I know that BMR, the BMW specialist, I believe down in Kent, they've converted a couple of them. And obviously they did do them in Europe as a factory option, but not in the UK. But remember, I'm not just gonna manual swap it because, yeah. This, do you know what this is?
Smell it still.
This is a Quaife limited slip differential. And this, I think this made an appearance in one of our previous videos, and I said I was gonna fit it to my E30. Turns out it doesn't fit, so I'm gonna fit it to this. This is a Rogue Engineering short shifter, and it is really nicely weighted. It's made out of stainless steel, quite expensive. I bought this ages ago, forgot about it, and I found it under my bed a little while ago.
Of course, that's where you keep spare parts.
Yeah, I do, yeah. I also found a pair of 8 Series 4-pot front calipers under my bed as well, but there we go. So yeah, I'm gonna put this on it as well, because apparently this will fit on this, so we're gonna do that. I've also got a new prop shaft donut, because these always go.
And what else are you putting on it, Taylor?
So, what? I forgot. LSD.
Yeah.
I think this car...
No, there's something else you're missing.
What? What have I forgotten?
What did you gift me?
Oh, yeah. So I gave Rory this, and then I sort of got it back.
You bastard.
And what this is an uprated rabbit hutch. This is an RTS uprated clutch. And what we've got under here, the eagle-eyed mechanics of you will notice that this clutch has got springs, which only means one thing. I'm fitting a solid flywheel, because these would normally have dual masses. So this was Rory's, well, it was mine, and then it was Rory's, and now it's mine again.
You
so
bastard.
thanks, Rory.
No, no.
So yeah, we've got some, I think, by the time this car has got a manual gearbox with a short shifter and a limited slip diff and 300 brake horsepower, because Bruno from BDS Motorsport is going to come over and he's going to titivate it with a laptop. He's going to plug it in. He's going to go, oh, my name is Bruno. And then it will be 300 brake horsepower. I think this will be awesome. Yeah?
Yeah.
Should we get it on the ramp and have a little look?
Go on then.
This power steering hose is nearly rubbed through. Look at that. Oh, that's been rubbing on the anti-roll bar. Oh, look at the Bilstein shocks, Rory.
Will they be original?
They did come from factory. I don't know whether they're the original ones, but look how dry it is. There's no oil leaks. But look, all the pads and discs are new. The lower arms look good. Look at those Bilstein shocks. They're very cool. So this is obviously, we're going to just quickly and gently pop that in the bin. But, I mean, it's not leaking or anything. Looking at the bolts, it doesn't look like it's ever really been serviced.
I was going to say, I think that's original.
Yeah. This grommet is a little bit...
No, Taylor, you've got to be fair, because you do
No.
No, you do it to Alex's. You've got to be fair. You've got to be fair.
I can't.
You've got to be fair. Come on.
All right. Wait.
It's only fair.
No, it's just a rubber grommet. It's solid. See, look, that's not...
Wait, let
wait.
me have a go.
No. Yeah, solid. This is a little bit... I can fix that. This is a bit meh. This, someone's undersealed this. This wants a bit
But you're replacing it though, aren't you?
Yeah, well this is going to go in the bin. So I did a bit of research into this before we obviously came over today. For once I've actually prepared something. And found out that this rear axle and differential from factory, the Alpina factory, is from a 330D, because they're stronger and they've got bigger drive shafts and it's a larger case diff. So as a result, when we fit a manual gearbox from a petrol, we need to get a custom prop shaft made so it can join to the diff from a diesel.
And have you got that made?
No, because I don't know how long it needs to be. So we need to measure it. Anyway, look, the rest of it, absolutely solid. Jacking point actually looks really good. There's a little bit of surface here. This is all happy. I must say, I did drive this car a bit, and it drives incredibly well. It feels really tight, this car, and all the bushes feel really nice.
There's definitely a bit of rattle on the exhaust shield somewhere, though, isn't there?
That's a bit. Look at this, Rory.
Yeah.
That's a bit loose.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the bolt's loose. Oh, it's got new subframe bushes in it. That's why it feels tight. All of this, obviously this needs to go in the bin, and then the boot floor will require a bit of repair because they've obviously cut a small hole in the spare wheel well to fit the LPG tank, because that's the bottom of the LPG tank. But we'll do that at a later date because I want to put all of that in the bin. For now, we're going to concentrate on getting this stripped apart and then putting a proper gearbox in it and not a slushmatic. Look, it's Bruno! So Bruno has worked on one of these, a 3.4.
Which at the time I didn't even knew they existed.
They're very, very rare, aren't
The
they?
guy turned up and an Alpina, then I saw on the back 3.4S, and I was like, I didn't even know this existed.
So I was actually looking at numbers. I'm being a bit nerdy here, Rory, bear with me. So I find this car really interesting. And when I find a car interesting, I try to do as much.
This LSD is broken.
Yeah.
It's a mirrors one.
The LSD is currently in the boot.
Yeah. It doesn't work remotely, this
No,
one.
no, it's not a Wi-Fi LSD.
The wheel is turning, it's just turning the wrong direction.
Yeah, and if I hold it, there's... Oh,
But it's
Bruno,
like,
there's a little bit of drag on that.
yes, it might have a torsion on it.
Do you think so?
Might do. There's only one way to find out. But
Look at that.
Yeah, it is quite a bit of drag, to be honest.
Has
But
that got a limit slip diff in it?
might not have, because it's in park, so it's going to lock.
No, I left it in neutral.
Is it in neutral?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. So it might have a torsion in it. Yeah. Torsion.
Torsen.
Would you still put your quake in it then?
Yeah, I like a quaif.
Is it plated?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe
Quaif,
so.
most of them are torsion.
Are they?
Yeah.
So would I be just changing it for the same diff that I've already got?
Yeah, that's not a good exercise to do.
Well, there we go.
Okay, so I've prepared, but I didn't need to prepare. Anyway.
Look how much oil you've leaked everywhere.
No, it's Pepsi Max. I just spilt my Pepsi Max.
Oh, God, you've shit this place right up. What are you doing? What's happening?
I'm taking the gearbox out and we're gonna go and pop it in the bin. Oh! Maybe it's not quite as easy as that.
You weren't ready.
Shut up. Just shut up, Rory. I hate you so much.
You really love me.
I don't.
You do.
Oh, oh! That literally all went in my hair. I got gearbox oil in my hair. Oh. Oh. Did you see that?
I did. I saw this. I think it's out.
Oh. Oh. Wait. Oh. 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 Oh my God, it's heavy. It's heavy. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Now I just simply
Rory? Yeah?
Can I?
I'm holding the camera.
No, you're rigor mortis. I've got this.
I'm fixed.
You're fixed?
Yeah.
It's quite heavy. Just mind the Pepsi Max that I spilt on the floor.
Right, do you want to get on that end? I'll get on this end.
All right, have you got that in?
Yeah. Hold on, what are we attached to here?
I'll mind that. Ready?
Wait, hold on.
Oh, ready, steady.
God, it's so lucky, I'm so strong.
You're so weak.
And that is how I just took out an automatic gearbox from a 320 CD
Get back to your office job.
I did all of that myself.
No, you didn't. Oh,
Mind the floor.
Sorry.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Sorry.
For
That's what it got stuck on, Rory, see? That dowel. So now that I've removed the automatic gearbox, you can see up here, this is where the selector for the auto gearbox comes through. So this is the other side of the car. This is where the gear lever is. If I simply pull down this pre-cut piece in this sound deadening, it will reveal that. Do you know what that is? That is a mount for a manual gear selector.
Oh, so the body was the exact same?
Yeah. How cool is that? So all we've got to do now is wait for our manual bits, which will be arriving tomorrow, and put it all back together as a manual, which is I'm excited.
But before you go, a reminder that the new Autoalex podcast is now live and available to listen to. Or if you prefer to watch the best segments of the podcast, you can do that too on the Autoalex V2 channel.